And the cool thing about Ash Wednesday is like, it's just like Yom Kippur for the Jews. Like, you know, when you go to work and you see like 2 or 3 guys are out and you go, hey, I didn't know he was Jewish, because, you know, they have like a weird last name. Like, you walk down the street and go, I didn't know that guy was Catholic.
Or I didn't know he was religious.
I know, and the weirdest people, like, I remember when our sales manager, Eddie Moyer, used to come in with the big ashes all over his head. And I'd be like,
Mr. Party Central.
Yeah, he was like the party animal of all time, Eddie.
And then he'd come with that big smudge on his head.
Well, you talking about it, you reminded me of my favorite Ash Wednesday story ever.
Which is?
My bookie used to get it, though.
Well, you know,
but listen, this bookie story is once a week we'd go to the McDonald's to meet the middleman and either collect or give him money. Mostly it was giving him money. Me and my buddy would go because we were afraid, like we didn't know if something would happen, so 2 of us would go. So a couple of weeks leading up to this one time we went, our one friend figured out a way to rip off the bookie. Hockey games, he figured out that every once in a while there was a hockey game that was played in the afternoon, not at night. But all the hockey games just listed in the paper as being that day, like Rangers, Islanders, whatever.
Right.
And he would put the bets in at 6 o'clock, and the bookie would just see all the games listed. So he figured out a way to bet on 2 hockey games that already happened.
right.
Okay?
Right.
So he would
I'll put $10 million on that.
So listen, so he called it at 6 o'clock, and he would put in bet, and he was a stupid thief because
He bet too much money.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like 60 times was a big bet for us. He would put in 60-time parlays on the 2 games that happened. He parlayed it to him.
Wow.
So he'd connect them. So the bookie eventually found out. It goes ballistic.
Oh.
So one day we go to the McDonald's to meet the book. All right. Now not to meet the bookie, the middleman we always met.
Right.
We get a call from the middleman. He goes, I'm not coming this time. I go, who's coming? He goes, and he said the guy's name. I'm afraid to say his name. He goes, the bookie's coming. I go, well, and me and my buddy are like, holy Christ. He goes, why? He goes, he's completely pissed off at what, Anthony's doing. Like this kid, he goes, he found out about it. We're like, what's he doing? He explained to us. We're like, oh my God. This is after he did it like 4 weeks in a row. So he ripped the guy off for like $3 grand. So
Do it once.
We got to go, and we're expecting to pick up all this money for this kid who's ripping him off. And he's like, he's not going to have the money. And he's going to be just, you're going to get yelled at. Just be prepared to get yelled at.
Right.
So we don't know. We didn't want to not show up. So we go to the McDonald's, and we never met the guy. He tells us the guy looks like, he's like 51 years old. He's overweight. He's bald. And he goes, come here, sit down. And we sit in the corner table at McDonald's. We get like quarter pounders with cheese. He gives us the money we won. We had one money. He goes, you tell your buddy if he puts one more 60-time parlay in on a hockey game, I'm going to rip his throat out. I'm going to find his kids. If he's got kids, I'm going to find his cousin. And we had to look down because the entire time he's yelling at us, he's got a big ash. He's got a big cross.
And he's threatening people.
And then we realized it's Ash Wednesday.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's what you love.
He went to the church for ashes, and he's screaming. He's telling us he's going to kill my friend's kids. He said if he puts in one more 60-time parlay, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill his mother. And you know, in McDonald's is that big neon light, like it hits you, like if we put our head down, we couldn't stop giggling. He's got an enormous ash that he just got. He's talking about illegal gambling. He's talking about a six
And murder.
He's talking about a 60-time parlay on hockey game. Religion.
I can't stop laughing. That's the funniest goddamn story I ever heard.
I could just see this guy's wife making him go to get ashes, and he's like, I gotta drive to Jersey and see
I'm going to have a heart attack.
So on the way to you, he stopped at the church.
On the way, run with his wife and nagging him, and he finds out that these 2 little jerk-off kids are ripping him off.
It's like in all those mafia movies.
Yeah.
All those dudes are always at church, you know, with the kids.
Well, the Godfather scene where they're baptizing Mike's kid and he's having all the other guys.
Right, everybody's being rubbed out.
Howard, when I tell you, when we got in the parking lot, we wet our pants laughing. He had an enormous ash with a cross.
But when you see people with those ashes on
screaming
their
about
head,
murder,
don't you feel like They asked you to do a benefit for Prada Willie?
Well, listen, this was awful. This was just the worst night of my life. I mean, guy did a good... My buddy asked me months ago to do a benefit for kids, like do stand-up up in Boston. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. So I don't know what it was for. So we're on our way to Boston Saturday, and he goes, listen, man, I know in your act you talk about I eat a lot and you're heavy now, and you can't do that here. I'm like, why? He goes, well, you know what this is for? I'm like, no. He goes, this is for kids and, the parents of kids who have Prada Willie disease. I'm like, what is that? He goes, well, they don't have a 15th chromosome, this kid, and their brain doesn't tell them when they're done eating. So these kids will just eat and eat and eat, and they'll shovel it in and shovel it in, so don't do any food jokes.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, fuck, without food jokes. The only other thing I got is bashing the gays. I got nothing.
Right.
So I go up there, and there's an enormous buffet at the Prada Willie buffet.
Were the kids there with the disease?
No, they didn't show, but the parents...
They saw the buffet, they go...
Yeah,
exactly.
they have to tie them down.
That's not even a joke. Like, they go nuts, they run towards the buffet, and, of course, I overeat at the Prada Willie buffet.
Right.
And, like, I stuff food down. I can't stop eating because I got drunk first and I couldn't stop eating. Like, the disease. So, before I go on stage, they show a video of these children. 15-minute video. It's the saddest. Before I go up, I got to follow this. The saddest video you ever saw.
Well, what's in the video?
In the video is all the children that have this disease and the parents struggling with dealing with them, and the parents look like they're going to explode with exhaustion. They can't. The kids don't sleep. They have too much energy, and they have to always monitor them because they won't stop. They'll eat themselves to death.
And they're all real fat, right?
They're all enormously obese. So there's the one they focus on is a 17-year-old girl who's 400 pounds, and the parents have to hire these enormous bodyguards and put padding up all over because when the ice cream truck comes by...
Oh, man. When the ice cream truck comes by, what happens?
When she hears the bell...
What?
What are you doing over there?
What do they do? What do they have to do?
When she hears the bell...
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, God. The parents are sleep deprived. When she hears the bells of the ice cream truck, she gets up and goes, ah! She's just jumping around.
They're very sensitive.
It's thunderous. The house is moving. Like fucking boom, boom. They hire these enormous bodyguards.
You think there are guys that live there to tackle her? With
yeah, well, they hire these guys who used to play for the Bears. Like Mike Singletary lives with them, and they have to tackle her.
Oh, that's
and there's all pads. And
they show a film of that, and then they go, here's
Artie Lang. Well, this is what... Oh, God, they show a film, and it's so sad. It's like, and all the parents are there, and, it's heartbreaking. And literally, like, it ends with these kids maybe dying, and it fades.
Oh, my God.
It fades to black.
I never heard of this syndrome.
It fades to black.
They did a whole special on it, like on
They
Discovery.
did. And
how many kids have it?
And I had seen the special. It fades to black.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, from the Howard Stern Show, Artie Lang.
You're very sensitive, Artie Lang.
So I go up, and every instinct I have as a comedian is to say, look, I have this disease. Clearly.
Just to jump on a table and eat some rolls.
But this huge buffet had, you know how weddings had to have carving stations?
Yeah.
I was at the carving station like all night. I couldn't stop going. So my first joke was, I've been cut off at the carving station. And it like gets oozed. Nobody and goes, oh, is this guy gonna make fun of eating? Like boo, people are booing. And then I just, I'm sorry. And then
say I'm working for free.
It was a real awkward moment. Like, thank God, because they said thank you. And then I went into some jokes about the Red Sox as it was in Boston, and I made a joke about Bill Buckner. They booed it. Now I'm bombing.
Way to win over the crowd.
I don't know what to do. So at the end, there was an old guy not laughing in the front, and I got mad, so I got dirty, because I was being clean. I got dirty, and I said fuck in the joke. And when I said fuck in the joke, the old guy goes, he loves fuck. So I just ended dirty. And exactly.
Hey, look at this.
And then I got off the stage. They were happy. They were happy I went. But
while there's dogs barking. Because people bring their dogs.
The dogs are there at the dinner.
Listen,
these dog people.
I don't expect Artie to have any emotion for dogs because all I know is he got tapped to be the master of ceremonies for a disease that affects children that makes them fat even if they don't eat. And Artie got up and did fat jokes.
Fat jokes,
so,
yeah.
I let off with a fat joke.
What's the name of that syndrome?
Free Willy.
Prado Willies.
Howard, you know what the worst part is?
What did you tell the audience?
I just went up and I was like, wow, they had a lot of great food there. And
that's great at a Prado Willie.
Yeah, the carving station.
They couldn't bring their children to this thing.
We decided to make this all you can eat. You know, some kid explode.
Really, that's what it was. It was the best buffet I've ever seen in my life.
You know what Artie does that's really insulting to the Prado Willie people that always makes me laugh?
Yeah, they're mad now.
He talks about this movie he saw with this girl.
Documentary.
Tell him about the documentary again.
Well, I've told you.
They have to chain the refrigerator.
Well, first of all, I had to follow this at the fucking, they show this video, and it's a 17-year-old girl who's like 400 pounds.
Listen to him.
And the poor family had to put like a fence around her because when she hears the ice cream truck, she goes crazy. And she goes, ice cream. She starts jumping up and down, and the poor parents are interviewing them. They have bags under their eyes because they're so tired, trying to keep her from food, and they have to hire somebody like a linebacker to tackle her.
What a nightmare.
And I really, the parents are so tired, they don't know what to do, and the girl is jumping up and down.
Were you touched by that at all?
I was, but then they said, all right, now here's a comedian. And I said, thank God you guys didn't bring your children because that carving station's amazing.
Anybody miss Evil Dave?
I had a friend that was a cop, and he was a bad cop, though, my buddy. See what you guys think of this story. He pulls over a chick, right? Did you guys ever do this?
Oh, my goodness.
If you did, don't admit to it.
He was a cop for like 6 months by the, so he figured, he could do this.
He was experienced.
Yeah. Pulls over a chick. She's like clearly drunk, and she was kind of cute. And he says to her, let me ask you something, honey. That's how he talked.
It's already wrong.
That's how he talked. He goes, what do you do for a living? And she goes, like, I'm a secretary. Yeah, where do you work? And she goes, like, 10 miles from my house. And he goes, well, here's the fucking big choice. All right? Behind curtain number A.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay. His friend is such an asshole.
Yeah,
okay,
well, he was. Behind curtain A is you walking to work for the next 6 months. Behind curtain B is you taking care of the kid.
Taking care of the kid?
Taking care of it, and then he pointed to his dick.
And what curtain did she choose?
According to my buddy, she chose B.
Yeah. And
he got a blowjob.
Wow.
Is that bad behavior?
Is that wrong, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wrong.
You're pretty sure.
That's right. You're not supposed to do that.
No.
Yeah, Artie, you should tell that guy he's not supposed to do that.
Well, he ain't a cop no more.
Why is he not a cop? Like, how did they get wise to him?
What did he get caught doing?
He used to do, first of all, my buddy, I'm trying to get him to come in here because I think his only chance in life is to write a book of some sort.
Right.
And he's still crazy shy about it. He hasn't been a cop for 5 years, but what he was doing was he was a middleman for a bookie while he was a cop, right? and I would call in bets, and clearly, like, he was a desk sergeant for a while, and clearly, like, I hear the fucking line is being bugged, like, beep, 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 and he goes, yeah, what do you want? And I go, what do you mean, what do I want? Shouldn't you call me back? He's like, don't worry about it. And he had like a code we had to use, but the code could have been detected.
And he's doing this on the phone that the cops monitor.
Yeah.
For dirty cops.
Hey, Artie.
Well, yeah, call me cops monitor everything. A retard.
What is he, insane?
Well, and then he used to come on duty.
How are you friends with this guy?
I grew up with him.
Oh.
He's a nice guy.
On duty, he'd come to my house to pick up the money or to pay me.
Right.
And I would say a retarded fucking guy from internal affairs could arrest you, just follow you. And he would, like a 211 would be in progress. He would turn down the radio, like, hey.
Hey, Artie, can you tell the story about the trip that you guys took to Atlantic City when you got pulled over?
Oh, God.
Can you tell? Are you allowed to tell?
Well, this is the same kid. He had been a cop for like a week, right? And he had no money, so he borrows his sister's Chevy Chevette. It's like a Tuesday afternoon. He comes to my house 2 in the afternoon with $1,000 on it because we're going to Atlantic City. So I'm like, all right, I had $300 on me. I get the money, and we're driving down a New Jersey turnpike. I mean, we're not only drinking in the car, like, he's doing 95, and a Chevy Chevette at 95 starts to rattle like it's going to explode. And he's driving with one finger, and not only are we drinking, we're, like, mixing martinis. Like
party car.
Yeah, like out the window, like, all right, you know. And he's like,
he was really bad cop.
And he loved it. He was like the Harvey Keitel.
Right.
And we were doing lines of blow off the dashboard. And,
oh, my God. Officers.
Like, and we were doing all these lines and shit. And, like, we got pulled over, like, 80 times going to Atlantic City. And he said, hand me the badge, jerk off. And I was, like, trying to get the badge. And I gave him the badge, and the cop didn't even get to our car. Right. He just showed the badge and went, I'm late. He goes, I'm late for a pay job. Be careful. And then we would go.
Wow.
And I guess it
sounds to me, though, like after you know, going through the academy is tough work and stuff. I mean, to go through all that and then to just flagrantly flip it off.
I think he wanted to live this life on some level. Yeah. So we get down to Atlantic City. We lose within like 45 minutes. We lose everything, and he says, I'm too drunk to drive home. So we get a little motel. You know those outskirts of Atlantic City motels in the ghetto? It was awful. So he goes, Lang, go upstairs and check into the room, because I had to take a shit. So I go upstairs, I take a shit in this fucking room, and it's like one of those cheesesteak Atlantic City shits. And I hear my buddy, the cop, come in the room. And he's talking to somebody. I'm like, who the fuck? What are we talking about? I walk out, and he's got this, like, 19-year-old mulatto whore. Oh.
He does everything wrong.
He was like Harvey Keitel. Yeah. And
they should have filmed this guy when he was a cop, and they could have shown that to you guys at the academy when you were going through training, and then said, this is everything you shouldn't do.
You had to see how hot this chick was. So he starts laughing. He goes, yeah, she's going to fucking blow you, man. I told her to blow you. I'm like, well, all right. I
just took a shit.
I mean, the room stinks. So this girl must have loved crack, because she fucking just blew me like seconds after I shit. Like,
wow.
So
that's got to be a treat for a gal.
It took me 4 seconds to come. She was so hot. So then my buddy, the cop, comes in and goes, all right, get out. It's my turn. So I got no money. I go out. It's like fucking like that March frost. I'm freezing. He's in the room for 2 hours. I hear the walls banging. I'm like, what is he marrying this chick? You know? And
it's on a date.
She leaves like all disheveled and shit. And I walk in and I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, shut up, asshole. I paid for the room. So it's 2 gross single beds next to each other. And I lay down to go to sleep finally. And a foot from me, I just hear like something like coming down a mirror. And he's giggling. He had like an evil laugh. He's like, and I look up, and on the window, on the mirror in between the 2 beds, he had thrown the used rubber.
Oh.
And it was stuck there like a White Castle pickle would stick.
What a buddy.
It slowly filled down the mirror, and then it just made a noise on the fucking dresser, and it got on my wallet. I threw my wallet out.
So they caught him pretty easily. I mean, they knew he was.
He was a cop for 12 years.
Oh, he was? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
He was in a bad area.
Oh.
Bad area. But he was a great guy to know during that time.
Did he quit, or did they finally find out?
No, he got fucked. They found coke in him. But he would set up hammocks on like they tell him to be like watch for the Second Story Men in the ghettos, and he would set up a hammock on the roof and play and fuck chicks and. He was like
tell the story about when you guys killed that whore and buried her in Jersey.
No, that never happened, but he was like my hero for a little while, and then he fucked himself.
Why was he a hero?
Oh, because he was so much fun.
He was above the law. He was Superman. That's all.
Yeah, he was a great...
He was the Rambo of the police department.
There's a little bit of a problem in your thinking.
Yeah. Oh, God, did he hate blacks.
Well, can you imagine? He's one of the bad ones, that's all.
That guy's out of control.
Out of control,
and then he got what he deserved.
And not to like black people. I mean, what kind of cop is going to do that?
I mean, how could you keep him as a friend?
Terrible.
So weird.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Well, keep him as a friend because, he got great coke.
All right, well, that's a good reason then. All right, well, guys, enjoy watching the show. You're welcome to stay here.
Thank you.
Thank you for serving our community. I'm a supporter and a big fan of what you guys do. Now, just be safe out there because there's a lot of lunatics. Most of them are Artie's friends.
And if you get, you guys, you deserve at least one blowjob from a drunk chick. I'll look the other way. Don't worry.
And your friend, he didn't like blacks, and I bet you he wasn't sensitive towards homosexuals either.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Gary. All right. You know, I was talking to Artie Lang during the commercials.
Why would you do that?
Because I love Artie, and I love having him on the show.
Well, thank you.
And he's telling me about this time that this is amazing. I never thought about this, to actually, you adopted a kid. Like, you did that thing where you send money every day to a kid, a starving child?
Yeah. I did.
What is it about? You know, John did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but Artie did it, and story.
I was like 19, right?
Yeah.
And I came home drunk one night. It was like 3:30 in the morning, and I put on the TV. Remember how Linda Evans used to do those commercials for the kids?
Yeah, Save the Children.
Save the Children, right.
And you were drunk a lot. I mean, you had a drinking problem.
You were drunk every night.
Right, so, yeah, right. I mean, well,
you had a cocaine and drinking problem. Even at a young age.
He was always high.
I was trying to have some fun.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And So
your fun came. You got drunk and then you watched TV.
Right. Exactly.
You are a nut.
TV gets more exciting.
Right. If I couldn't pick up a chick, I would either end up eating or watching television. So I watched a lot of TV.
But you'd stop at Linda Evans when she was trying to save the children.
That's what happened. I was kind of drunk, and she's talking about these kids, and they did a weird thing on those commercials, a subliminal thing. They would cut from like Linda Evans' breasts to a starving kid.
Right. And by the way, this is when Linda Evans looked good.
She was hot.
It was Dynasty Linda Evans.
Right, exactly. But she was in like one of those Dynasty dresses with cleavage and stuff, and you had to go from her breast to a kid. And I think it was like, do I want a breast? Do I want a kid? You don't know what you're doing.
So tell me how you came to sponsor a kid. You were drunk and you're watching the show.
And I ordered a kid.
Right.
You called that 800 number.
Right. I said, I got to have a kid. So I felt guilty and everything. And at the time, I was working construction, so I was making a little money. And I said I could sponsor a kid.
What's it cost, by the way, to...
It was $20 a month at the time.
All right, that's reasonable.
Yeah, so
and they tell you that's like 99 cents a day.
Yeah, because overseas, on 99 cents a day, you can... You know, the kid could live in the Taj Mahal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, I was like, here, get a Buick. Yeah. It's $20.
All right, so you got this kid. John, you did this too, right?
Same story. I was drunk. I came home. I was at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm watching Sally Struthers, though.
Yeah, no, Sally Struthers wouldn't convince me.
Yeah, I know, but they show those kids.
Because I watch Sally Struthers and I go, you know what?
She ate a little less.
She's eating the kid.
Right. I mean, she just eats so much.
It's almost a shame.
But it's like, let her give all her food to the starving people.
If you're stoned and drunk and you're watching these kids starve and you're like, all right, I could afford 20.
All right, okay. So anyway, so Artie...
It looks like they use the same kids, though, because whenever you watch them, it's that same kid with the big descendant.
Right.
It's the same kid, and always in, like, open-toe sandals.
Yeah.
And,
with the fly.
Yeah, and underpants.
And a big stomach, and that big stomach.
Yeah,
full of air.
and dark hair, but the face is cute.
But you're right. They never have regular pants on. They're just in their underwear.
And the one I always see, it's the same kid. You're right, because it always looks like this Mexican kid. You know what I mean?
Didn't that kid die yet?
Yeah, but the kid is like an Inca or something. Well, what is that kid? Anyway, where was your kid from?
My kid was from Costa Rica.
Right.
Right.
So I got on the phone.
Where's that?
I don't even know.
Yeah, right? It's
Does
like
it really exist?
Costa Rica.
Like, where's that?
Did you ever, like, try to find out on a map where Costa Rica was?
No, I never cared. Because after the night, it was one of those things where I was drunk to the point where I'm on the phone and I'm just babbling to this woman. She's like, okay, sir, do you want a boy or a girl? I'm like, I want a boy. I want a boy. You know.
Why did you want a boy?
Because, I don't know, I figure like a son in a weird way. Like I could play catch with him or something.
Now, does the kid in Costa Rica have, like, a parent or anything, or are you the parent?
Well, he's got a father. Well, this kid had like 20 brothers and sisters, and his father was a fisherman. I felt like sending him like a box of condoms. Like, give these to your old man.
Yeah, like what's wrong with your dad?
Right. 20 brothers.
Also, the other thing is, you think maybe one day he'll play shortstop for the Dodgers or something.
Right. Maybe he's got an arm.
South American kids, it's a funnel to the major leagues.
Right. In a way, it's seed money.
Right.
So the kids, did they send you a picture of this kid?
Right.
Yeah,
so I got a picture sent to me, and the kid came in the mail like about 2 weeks later.
Right.
And his name was Minor Salazar. And but I barely remember doing it. So I just got this thing in the mail, and there's a picture of the kid and a letter, like, Minor is a young boy living in Costa Rica, and his father's a fisherman, and he makes like 20 cents a year, and he needs your help.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, damn, now I feel guilty. I committed to this. So for the next 7 years, from like when I was 19 to like 26, I sent this kid like $20 a month.
Right. All right, that's nice.
And then I lost contact with him. There were a couple times where in that 7 years...
And he has to send you letters, right?
Yeah, it was kind of tough.
Poor kid's like, for a measly 20, I got to write this idiot in America every single day of my life. How many letters did you get a month?
He would send me, like, a letter, like, once every 3 months after a while.
Okay.
And I tried writing him back. I only wrote him back once. I couldn't deal with it. But, I mean, I was sending him the money. That's what he cares about. I said, I'm in Jersey, I'm hanging out. I said, I got a house.
I have a cocaine problem.
Right. I can only send you 10 this week because the price of 8 balls went up.
Because your American daddy, your American daddy has a coke habit, and he lost a lot on the Tyson fight.
I can only send you $5. The Chargers didn't cover.
Right.
So, this goes on for 7 years. And then I remember one time in my letter, though, my mother told me to send him my phone number. Because maybe he could call. She goes, that would be great. And I go, Mom, I don't even think he has a phone. But she thought it would be nice, So I sent him my phone number.
They had wired his village.
Right. Then after like 7 years, he grew up. He was like 17.
Yeah.
And I just stopped sending him money. Like, I stopped getting letters, and we just lost contact. 2 years later, I get a call from the kid. Because I had the same phone number forever.
Right.
He was in the Bronx.
Wow.
Visiting, like, family of his.
Right.
And he goes, he had a cousin call up who spoke broken English and said, Minor Salazar, who you knew is in the Bronx, he's going to be at this bar with me tonight.
Right.
So I said, I want to go up and meet the kid.
Right.
So I go with one of my friends because I was afraid. It was like in Washington Heights, this bar.
Yeah,
you're brave.
Guard with you.
I really wanted to meet the kid. So I meet the kid, and he's with a hot chick.
Wow.
Like, I'm with my friend. And
he's getting laid.
Like, the kid's getting laid, and I'm thinking, like, So
he's been investing that 20 every month.
Exactly. I start buying.
You're a dope. You're not investing anything.
Like, into the night, I'm buying him rounds and stuff, and I'm going,
He's 17, you're buying him booze?
Well, at this point, he was like 19.
Yeah.
So,
so what?
I'm trying to teach the kid about
this is a kid who has 20 brothers and sisters.
He's teaching him to drink.
Yeah. Hey, son, come to America. I'll teach you how to get loaded with me.
He was with this hot Brazilian broad.
Nice. Hey, let Daddy have this one. I sent you 20 every month. Yeah.
Right. And I'm thinking, that's what was going through my head. I'm going, this kid could pick up a round, too. Like, get me a Bud bottle or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Got some kind of education on that 20.
This kid's got about 4 G's of my money,
Look pretty well fed, huh?
I mean, he looked fine to me.
Right.
But at the end of the night, we get drunk together. So I get drunk with my sponsor kid. This doesn't happen a lot, you know? And, but then at the end of the night, he said, could you buy me weed?
Oh, my God.
And I'm thinking,
was your son.
You're right. I'm thinking to myself.
Hey, you know what? You're a bad influence on that kid.
So I'm thinking, I'm going, you know what, man? I'll buy you weed, but this is really disappointing.
You've turned out just like Dad.
I said, I sent you $20 a month. What's your old man who's a fisherman? What's he going to think?
Yeah.
So his cousin asked me, I told him maybe you could get him weed and stuff. Like, what made you think that?
Well, because anyone stupid, because they did a study. They found anyone who watches late night television, they're usually some drunk, like Stuttering John and you, who send money to these kids.
So I bought the kid like the worst weed. I made sure it was just like really bad. I got him like a dime bag of weed, and I gave it to him. And I'm, look, man, I said, straighten yourself up. Like, this is a dead end and everything. I was like drunkenly trying to give him a speech.
Coke addict giving a kid a.
It was 4 a.m. in Washington Heights. I'm handing the kid weed. I'm going, this is gonna kill you, man. This is bad,
Yeah.
And I never heard from him again.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's doing all right. Well, that's a touching story. Yeah, Linda Evans didn't say go drink with the kid and buy him weed.
You should write to Linda Evans and tell her what happened.
Every day, there's a kid in Costa Rica in dire need of weed.
Bongs.
My $20 went to weed.
Right.
Weed.
Believe me, the weed I bought him, he's not going to keep smoking weed.
You know what's funny? Stuttering John's ego is so big. When Stuttering John was trying to have a music career, he sent his kid one of his new CDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the kid sent back a letter saying how great it was that he got the CD, but unfortunately he doesn't have a CD player.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
I'm doing coke off your CD.
Howard 100.
Yesterday announced the development of a gel women can apply before intercourse to prevent the transmission of HIV.
Wet cunt.
Guys don't even put a rubber on.
They were able to reinvent an anti-HIV molecule that is cheaper to produce but every bit as effective. The next step is attracting funding for preclinical testing and human trials.
There's nothing better than... That's... That's why there's nothing better than a hooker. A hooker will put the rubber on for you. They bring
This way you wouldn't even have to use a rubber.
Honey, rub this over your sores before we have sex. Just in case. Yeah, that feels good.
What is that?
Yeah.
Ancient granny porn women.
Who is that?
Come on, honey, put out. Yeah.
You put that on a CD. I want that on a CD. I'm taking it.
That's Fran Drescher in 10 years.
See, she's got that gel in place and she's having a good time.
No, Fran has that voice, you know. Similar voice, right?
Fucking a chicken just making that noise.
Actually, that's a girl named Kathy Jones.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
She's one of the old porn stars that we
I was
had
going
in
to
here.
say, it's got to be more than a girl.
Hey guys, do you have any Kathy Jones videos?
Got to see
Was
her
she
in
one of the
action.
ones who was here for the family?
Yeah.
Oh, those girls were great.
Just now, a party.
Maybe we have a clip of her work. I don't know.
I don't think I could see the visual to that because I might have a fucking heart attack.
I'm not a visual, but I'll have some tape of her, you know.
GP1 and white.
Thank you. All right, here we go. This is Kathy Jones, a little bit of an extended scene.
Take it, you old fucking head.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, little bitch. I want it. I want you to fuck me.
Oh, my God, there she is.
Suck every drop out.
Gary, why would you keep yelling at me during the clip?
Yeah, we're trying to listen.
Who the fuck is all I hear is Artie? I didn't hear the clip.
What do you want, Gary?
We have a video if you want to see it.
All right.
With audio. Frank, put it to his board.
All right, play the video.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute, let me put on a truss.
Good for you.
This is as close as we've come to having Rick Taylor on the show.
No, I think you had video of a porn.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I just said the most
wait,
insulting
guys, it's getting awfully noisy. What is that, Gary?
They said we got video, but I assumed it was a porn.
No, it's not a porn. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your help. He's talking the whole fucking time. I'm playing a clip. I'm like, what is...
Yeah.
I'm listening to the clip and I hear, Howard! It's like there's 57 voices coming out of that box at once.
What can I tell you? I'm trying to...
Howard!
I thought it was porn. I'm trying to make it go better. I didn't hear the clip because I was Artie like a maniac.
Howard!
I don't want... Listen, I'll never tell you anything again.
Howard!
I'm playing this Kathy Jones clip.
Take it, you old fucking head.
I got something else.
Fuck you, little bitch.
Here I come.
I have another clip. I'm listening to this clip. Boff.
Artie gets no shit for screaming over it so no one can hear it.
He's laughing
at the fucking thing.
It was. I was enjoying that Artie was cracking up. It was good, and I'm hearing, ho, ho, ho. Shut up. I can't hear you. What?
Go play some more chess.
Bo.
You know what? The only chess could be gayer if the pieces you move were cons.
Let's go back to chess.
Both. Gay. Chess.
What does chess have to do with it?
Stop the show. I gotta tell you something. It's important. What is it? I got another clip. No, but I'm playing a clip. No, I can't hear it. Artie's laughing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, my God. That is the best. Where did that come from?
Mars.
Oh, I love it.
It sounds like they're doing the Baba Booey dinner.
What kind of a workplace is this? It's a fucking lunatic asylum.
Gary, I know you're a beaten man because Sal just did the whole dance and you didn't even do anything.
I was on the phone. I could care less. You know what? We'll see who's a beaten man very soon.
I want to throw up.
I guess Sal's gotten over falling off the stage. That's the first time he's done the Baba Booey dance since then.
I know, he's getting bolder. Oh, my God.
That was made by Kevin Kraft.
That will get a laugh.
one?
That
Yep.
one?
There you go.
The
Kevin,
Baba
he's
Booey?
funny. Maybe he is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Was he stapling his taint to something?
All right. Thank you, Gary. I know you were trying to get in some important information. It just got garbled in there with everything else.
Well, you know, the other issue I have, and I'll try to fix it, is I can't put if I put my monitor up too loud, now it all feeds back. So I can't hear the show that well when I talk.
Well, that's not important. I mean, that's important if you're the producer, right? That's not important. I mean,
I think so.
Yes. Both. I found the clip, but I need to tell you something.
Can I just say one more thing in my defense?
Chess is gay, we know.
No. I thought that I was putting up for you the visual of what you were listening to.
Yes,
I know. I understand that. Thank you.
Maybe he needs one of those little earpieces like the news people use that have the show running in his head.
Maybe he needs Teddy's uniform.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We're going to get Ralph to design 2 uniforms. You know what? Now I'm sweating from laughing.
Blame Gary.
I'm actually, oh, my God. Oh.
All right, Robin, please, let's get on with it.
I haven't laughed this hard at work since the guy at the port stapled the guy's textbook to a table.
Percent real. Hey, Artie, I got to hypnotize you.
I'm not going to hypnotize.
Give it a try.
No.
Why
See if you're
not?
hypnotizable.
No.
Artie is, you know what? He is not a fun guy.
You're right.
What happened to you?
What? I never wanted. I've never said I wanted to get hypnotized.
Are you back on heroin? That's why you're afraid it'll come out?
Yeah, we'll get it out of you.
Well, you totally fucked me yesterday. You totally mentioned the city, by the way.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't to me first.
Why didn't you just say to me, that's not true?
You know what? Even my driver said, why didn't you say it was just a friend?
Yeah. You're the fucking nut.
Yeah.
You totally fucked me. You know, you're another scumbag.
How do I fuck you? I mentioned...
Suppose someone took chess out of your life. Now I can't fucking play my chess.
Oh, please.
You can take it out of my life if you do me a favor.
Like there are 10 million ways to gamble.
You'll be fine.
This was a fun way to gamble.
You'll find another
I said to somebody
bookie.
yesterday, Artie loves the whole romance of giving money or getting money from a guy who might break his legs if he doesn't pay.
Because that guy wrote me again. And he claims, he still thinks you're using because he says Yeah, forget it. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, because you'll ruin another thing, his drug thing.
I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want you getting ruined.
Guy's a little nudge douchebag.
Oh. Artie's going to do what Artie wants to do.
Yeah, you see, I told...
Artie wants to gamble.
Yeah, you see, I told Jason to print this out. You didn't get the note?
What?
On the email I got from this guy again.
You sent it to Artie?
No, I sent it to Jason to print out. All right.
So your friend called you, he's pissed?
Well, you know, yeah, he's got, the city that he mentioned is the guy sort of, you know.
Well, why didn't you just say it was a friend of yours who got in the car and you weren't betting? I mean, if you want to keep it secret. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in your life.
What is Howard have truth serum?
Yeah, I'm naive about this stuff. Here's what the guy says.
No, forget it. Let me see what you're going to read.
All right, yeah. You read it then. I wasn't going to mention anything specific.
Oh, my goodness.
You read it.
No, he is a jerk off.
What does he say? Tell us why.
I didn't mention the city. I said what city it bordered. It's 5 possible towns.
And I will say it to his face, you jerk off.
What? And by the way, I didn't mention the city. I said what city it bordered. It's 5 possible cities.
That's right. He didn't say the exact city.
Right.
Dude, first of all, go where I saw you this afternoon, and we'll see who says it to whose face.
Oh, is he threatening you?
Piece of shit.
What does he say in the letter?
Oh, he says, second, I'm not a punk. If he's going to say it to my face. I'll say it to your face this afternoon.
You know what? You don't need to fight anymore. Just calm down.
No, just go there, asswipe.
But what does it say in the letter?
What is he saying that's getting you so upset?
No, he just said say it to my face.
No, what else did he say?
He's fucking with my life.
What else did he say?
Nothing. I'm not.
You don't want to read that? What does it say?
I don't want to. You know what?
You're a fucking homo without a life, douchebag. Look at you. Let me get a few things straight here. I heard Howard read my email yesterday, so I jizzed my pants. Howard read my email, guys.
Yeah, what else has he said?
Bring some of your faggot friends, too.
What is it, Ralph?
Artie, I love you, but why are you blaming fucking Howard for you ratting out your bookie? You're the one who said you were, like, with a bookie. You could have just said, like, oh, yeah, Fred said hi, and I said hi, and he left.
Yeah, I was picking him up. We were going to go to a game or something.
Yeah.
We met. Well, that's where we meet.
Like 100 things you could have said.
Right.
But
he blames me.
I'm not listening to Ralph. I'm reading this.
You're always blaming other people for your problems.
And Ralph should know.
And you know what, Artie? You never have a good bet. I'll take your action. It's horrible.
Yeah, right. I've bet with you before. You owed me $100 for 2 years. Fucking pussy.
You have to break his legs.
If Artie's waiting for you to do betting with you.
Keep betting on the fucking loser Giants. Good job.
Move into Sam's house and get the fuck out of our lives.
Whatever. Fat fuck.
We'll get Beetlejuice to pick out Howard Schultz.
Get fatter, Artie. We're more of those fucking betting.
Beetlejuice will pick out Howard Church. You can live with Sam and blow him.
Are you wearing one of those shirts you wore last week where your fucking belly hangs out the bottom?
That's not necessary.
That's really nice.
Yeah, Ralph.
No. Yeah, everybody wants to see that.
You ugly freak.
Yeah, you fucking fat fuck. How many donuts are you eating now?
How many donuts are you eating now? Thank you, Ralph. Thanks for,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Go fuck your Star Trek figures in the ass.
So did the guy...
Go fuck your bookie in the ass. You fucking loser bookie.
Hey.
Don't call my bookie a loser now, Ralph. I'll tell him where you live.
Yeah, like he's got any action. He's meeting you at a diner for $500. Yeah, he's real top of the line.
I'm sorry, he's not like your bookie.
Yeah, right.
But you still want to get paid.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Ralph.
Fat fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I thought you guys were friends.
Oh, yeah, I thought he called him Artie.
I love Ralph, too.
So did the guy have more information in this new email?
No, it's just all stupid shit. He's got a theory about when you pay your bookie.
You know what? The guy loves,
read the theory, though.
The guy loves that he had his name mentioned.
Exactly.
I didn't mention his name. What is...
What's the theory?
Read the theory. All right.
You don't go see your bookie on a Friday.
Right.
That's dumb. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You can pay the guy... It depends on your schedule. You can pay the guy whenever.
The guy's point was, why is Artie meeting the guy on a Friday? You don't pay your bookie on a...
Why are you stalking me, asswipe?
Why is Artie paying his bookie on a Friday? I decided to get to my computer and shoot you an email.
He cares about you.
Can I get a tour of the studio?
Artie will give it to you.
Oh, Artie will give you a tour.
I'll give you a tour of your fucking asshole with your face.
Friday is Shabbos.
Yeah, you don't take your bookie on Shabbos.
Sounds like someone's using.
What?
Oh,
yeah, Ralph, you're using Howard.
That is the sound of someone using.
You've been using for 20 years, dickhead.
Hey, when are you going to kick your habit?
Yeah.
Never.
All right, Ralph.
Don't try a battle of wits, Ralph. You're unarmed.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that was like in fucking movies like 10 years ago. Good line.
Huh?
More of your fucking hackneyed lines he stole from somebody. Jackie fucking Martling.
Jackie Martling.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ralph.
Jackie was skinnier.
At least I steal jokes. I don't steal $100 from my friends in a poker game.
Oh, yeah, remember that?
Oh, what a complete scumbag.
He stole $100?
Oh, a couple times.
That was a rap on Ralph. You bring me
a rap? It was definitely.
He steals money.
What happened that time? Because I never wanted to bring it up, but go ahead.
We were on the jet flying out to Vegas, and we're all playing poker, and me and Ross were sitting there, we're divvying up the money, and Ralph just takes $100 and puts it in his pocket out of the pot.
What?
And me and Ross were like, did you see that? And he's like, yeah. And we confronted him, and he just was like, no, you guys. Of course, we were wrong for confronting him. Then he finally... He never admitted it either. He put the 100 back and said, okay, I'll take my own 100 and put it back to convince you guys I didn't do it.
Wow.
Wow.
Ralph, is that true? Oh, he's not there. I must have hung up. I wanted to hear the response to that.
Ross won't admit it either because it's like...
He just took it.
Yeah, Artie and Ross said that they saw that. I said, that's impossible. You would never do that. But they
swear.
They convinced me otherwise.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to stop there.
What, have you seen other things?
Whatever.
What did you see?
Nothing. I'm going to stop there.
I didn't mean to hang up on him. It was getting
back on. Hold on a second.
All right. It was getting interesting. Oh, there. Hey.
Artie, did you just fucking make up a story?
Yeah.
No, actually, I remember it. But I remember the guys came to me.
You know what, Ralph? I made it up. I'm sorry.
No, I seriously, I have no recollection of that. I don't steal money.
Right, you're right. I made it up.
No.
It was wrong for me to bring it up.
Artie, don't...
It was wrong for me to bring it up.
Oh, Artie, don't do that fucking Mr. Nice Guy shit where you fucking drop a bomb and you're, oh, no, it's okay.
All right. Okay, then I guess I guess I didn't remember it right.
What is that?
If Ross wants to come in, if Ross wants to confirm it, if you'll give Ross permission to talk about it, I bet he could confirm it.
Like I trust fucking Ross. He's another fucking...
Well, he's not here. Don't give him shit. Give me shit if you want.
Well...
It was probably a stupid thing to bring up on the air. I'm sorry.
What happened? There was a pot to be divvied at the end, and then we were 100...
It could have been a misunderstanding, to tell you the truth. Did you see Ralph? And I apologize to Ralph for bringing that up.
Backpedal now. I heard both you guys talk about this.
And they said it, Ralph?
I never saw it.
Ross and Artie.
Oh.
Well, first of all, it's not a cool thing to bring up on the air if you don't have all the facts. So it could have been a misunderstanding.
Yeah, well, you say that, and then you go, oh, it's a misunderstanding.
I'm saying it, Ralph, and I'm sorry I brought it up. Yeah. I am. I really am.
You drive drunk, you've been arrested. Oh, sorry, it's a misunderstanding. Wait, no, it's not. That's bullshit, man.
All right, Ralph.
Uh-huh.
It didn't happen then.
Yeah, okay.
What happened?
It didn't happen twice that week.
That sounds real, yeah. Like I'm stealing money on that fucking plane while you're fucking stuffing food in your face. How would you even see anything? There's so much fucking food in your face.
Right.
Oh, boy.
All right, listen, I'm sorry.
Boy, Bubba's wedding's going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I love Artie.
I do. Don't worry about it. It was a dumb...
He can steal your money anytime.
It's a bad argument. It's a dumb thing to bring up. It wasn't right to bring up on the air.
What were you high on at the time? Alcohol, drugs?
Ralph, you know what, dude? I'm trying to be a nice guy here, man. And you're really going... I mean, come on. Why don't you drop it? Drop it.
Nice. Don't be nice. Be honest. What the fuck? I didn't steal any fucking money. From who?
Because they caught you, according to Artie.
Who did I steal money from? You pipe down, Robin.
Whoever was playing poker.
It was just the four of us.
There's another guy who knows about it, too, not just Ross.
Who?
The guy who was there the second time around.
Oh, who was that? I don't even remember.
The second time it wasn't a poker game. It was tips for a waitress at Noble.
Oh. What happened? What did he do?
He stole a tip?
Really bad.
I stole a tip from Nobu.
He lifted money off the table?
This is a weird area.
Come on, dude.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's true.
Go ahead.
Ralph wants to defend himself.
No, yeah, seriously. Go ahead, Artie. I don't mind.
Maybe, honestly, maybe you don't remember, like OJ. Maybe in a coked up days. I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead. What happened at Nobu?
We were all hanging out after hours at Nobu. And, Richie let the restaurant stay open for a few extra hours. And we ate, we drank, and Richie picked up everything, and he said, just tip the waitress. So we all threw in a bunch of money, and in the bunch of money was a $100 bill, and me and Ross and Wayne saw you snatch it. And then we confronted you, and you said, oh, yeah, it was a joke, and you put it back.
Ooh.
Whoa, wait. So did you? I don't even ever remember being at... When was I at Nobu with you?
Las Vegas Nobu.
Okay.
Oh, he's got details.
And I took money off the table?
See, I can't believe that.
Yeah, I mean...
From a waitress.
Artie doesn't lie, though.
Let me say something. I've been to Nobu like 50 times, and I've paid like once. I mean, that's the last place I would. If I was going to take money.
That is impressive.
I would never take money off the table.
Yeah, why does he have to steal? He doesn't even pay.
Yeah, I don't even.
Well,
maybe Ralph thought the tip was too extravagant.
We're in Vegas, and, we're in Vegas, and, the money issues come up in Vegas.
That's true.
That is true.
Believe me, I know that better than anybody.
That's really...
I think Ralph was counting on what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, I guess you...
apparently not.
Not on this show.
Hey, when I steal money at Vegas, it doesn't stay in Vegas.
Maybe Ralph thought he won it.
This is a stupid thing to bring up, and it's awkward. Why don't we just drop it?
Yeah, well, bring us something else that you want to, like, drop a bomb and then say, oh, no, it's okay.
Ralph, you called up to fuck with me, and I was in a shitty mood about this dickhead, and, you're allowed to call up and be insanely insulting. I mean, all you do is you call up, you're calling me fat, drug, blah, blah, blah. I'm just supposed to sit there and take that, and then I said something else completely joking around. You could have hung up, but you don't want to hang up.
Or he could have said that wasn't true.
Artie, wait a second. You are fat, right? I mean,
and you are a scumbag thief, right?
Oh, you stepped into that one.
Yeah,
I guess what's tipped in Vegas
doesn't say you were a fat fucking loser Jersey scumbag. I just said you were fat.
Right.
Didn't Ralph break into your hotel room and go through your wallet once?
Yeah. Artie,
he rifle through your pants.
I'm really disappointed in you, Artie. That's really bullshit, man. You know I didn't steal money off the fucking table in the fucking plane.
Who else saw it, Artie?
First of all, I'm in a plane. There's all that food and everything. I'm having a great time. I'm going to steal fucking
Howard, you're going to sit there and pretend you don't remember this conversation?
I remember the whole conversation. I just didn't see this go down. I'm being honest.
At Nobu?
No,
on the plane.
No, on the plane. I did miss it. You know what? Seriously, I did. I said to you, I can't believe what you're telling me. And you said it, and Ross said it. And I remember...
So you remember Ross saying it, too?
Listen, it was a long time ago, and I just didn't... I wasn't aware that this was going on, and you pointed it out to me.
Again, it's not my agenda to fuck with Ralph right now. I don't know why I'm arguing with this. It's like...
Maybe you're angry. Maybe this is the Dana thing.
It might be, yeah. Let's just leave it as a misunderstanding.
What's the matter with Dana?
They broke up.
Oh, again?
You were freeloading in L.A. during that.
You
missed it.
Thing, yeah.
You were at Sam's house freeloading.
What happened? What happened, Artie?
You don't know?
Is that
Artie got laid.
Over?
Artie got laid by a different girl.
And did she break up with him?
Well, we broke up before that, but that's sort of...
Yeah, but Artie put
the nail in the coffin.
Puts the explanation point at the end.
Who was the girl get laid by?
He's not...
Well, I gave her the number to the show. She could call in if she wants.
Well, who was she? Did you meet her? Or just...
A girl I met over the summer, yeah, at a stand-up gig. But, I mean, I didn't have sex with her over the summer.
Karen, you're on the air. Go ahead.
So you had her on the back burner.
Yeah, he had a back burner.
Everything's a food reference.
Karen, you know what, Howard? Yeah. I'm going to send a picture, put on the website of Artie on the plane in Vegas, and we'll see who was like dizzy with stuffing his face with food. And
dude, I'm not going to deny that I overate.
And you were drunk, so let's give him that.
Definitely drunk,
okay,
without question.
Yes.
So listen, my job as a producer is always to keep things moving and everything. So I called both of the people that were part of the stories. And I have Wayne Siegel on the phone. All right. Because I wanted him to be able to give his side.
Let Karen first go. Karen, go ahead.
Hey, Howard.
Hi. What do you want to say? Say it quickly.
Yeah,
I just think that Ralph must have taken the money because he's really seems to be defensive about it.
All right, that's fair enough. Wayne, what do you remember about this? Were you really involved, or...
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
What's up, Wayne?
All right, Ralphie boy, I love you, Ralph. Mm-hmm. What happened was, when we were at the table...
At Nobu? At Nobu.
Yeah, Wayne wasn't on the plane.
All right.
I wasn't on the plane, but I was at Nobu. Mm-hmm. The money went up on the table, and I put up a lot of the money because I was just buying dinner. Mm-hmm. The check was coming, and I said, wait a minute, where's the fucking money? We can't be short $100. I turned to Ralph. I said, Ralph, did you take the fucking money? And I was half laughing, and with a grin, oh, I must have made a mistake, and out came the 100.
Whoa.
But Artie just said there was no check.
I don't know. We were all putting money.
Sure.
We were putting money in a pot for.
We were putting money in a pot.
Right. To pay for whatever. Either a tip or whatever. Yeah. Richie might have given us a major discount.
Right. There was. But there was money that was due. We decided we were going to pay.
Was it like a bucket of money?
It was like a pot of money, like in a poker game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were handing it out.
No. There was just money on the table that we were going to give. Richie was either there wasn't a check or whatever it was, because I remember there was a discussion about Richie picking up the tab, and we thought that was ridiculous, but we appreciated it. But we were putting money on the table anyway.
Right.
And in putting the money on the table, I know I had put a lot of money on the table because we knew the bill was going to be big. Right. And then I said, wait a minute.
We started counting. Yeah, time had passed. We started counting the money, and Wayne, we're clearly down $100.
Right. And I said, wait a minute. That can't fucking be. Where's the money?
Wait. What were you counting?
They were counting because they calculated a tip a certain amount, and it was short.
And it disappeared.
So you're saying I didn't put money in and I took money out?
I remember saying, where's the money? And I looked over at you, and I said, Ralph, did you take the $100?
Kidding around.
And you had a grin and pulled out the $100 and put it on the table.
Oh, so maybe I took some money jokingly and put it in? Or I was putting it in my pocket and trying to run out with it?
All I wanted
Wayne, let me ask you a question.
Who jokes like that?
Wayne, stop the bullshit.
It's a good one.
Because I don't really remember this, and it's possible as a joke. You had money on the table, and I took a...
What if they hadn't caught you in on the joke?
When were you going to spring this joke?
Surprise. No, stop it.
You're a regular Henry
Youngman. Wayne, listen, it's possible that I did it as a joke. I don't remember this incident, allegedly.
They didn't see you take the money.
Robin, shut up. Did you catch? Are you saying you caught me stealing $100? $100? I'm going to fucking steal $100 off the table.
Ralph, there was a bunch of friends sitting at a table, and there was no way that anybody, including me, was going to accuse friends of taking money.
Wayne, do you think I'm going to steal fucking money off the table for a tip of a free meal?
No.
So why are you saying that?
Ralph,
okay, you got on the air finally after 5 years. Good job.
Ralph, I'm not looking to get on the air.
Yes, you are.
Ralph,
Wayne runs a very huge car.
Ralph, let's reverse it for a second.
And they called him.
Ralph, would you...
What?
Let's for a second say you didn't take the money. Are you telling me that as a magnanimous gesture to get out of the restaurant, you took $100 out of your pocket to say, oh, okay, I'll just put it in so we could leave?
That's the more likely scenario.
Yeah, that's true. That's never happened.
Wait.
Ralph waits to see what happens.
If we're all putting in money and we get a free meal or something or whatever, I'm not stingy. If we're paying, we're paying.
Will you take a lie detector on this?
Sure, I will, absolutely.
Right.
I'm not too good at those, though. I fail miserably.
Just put in the last one, you're a big homo.
Yeah.
With Ed Torrey, and I don't know if they're accurate on any level.
That's the best. Are you stealing money off the table at Nobu?
All right, thank you, guys. Wayne, thank you.
You're welcome.
And Ralph, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
All right.
Listen, again, if you want it, Ross is a nice guy, and he probably won't say anything to confirm it. And I wish I hadn't, to tell you the truth, because it's nobody's business.
Yeah, Artie, add that to the list of things you wish you hadn't said on the air.
Well, you were pushing Artie's buttons.
Right, but why?
Ralph, you were being vicious. You want to go back and listen to the shit you were saying to me, and then we started just insulting each other in a joking way, and then I thought it ended, and then you fucking picked it up again. We had extra innings of you, and look, accusing me of very real hurtful things about drugs and everything else, and you know what? Something came out of my mouth that shouldn't have, but...
And Ralph, you said some things.
Been covering up for a thief.
Ralph, you said some things.
Well, he's a friend, you know. I mean, it's an embarrassing thing. The guy's 48 years old. He's stealing $100 bills.
You're both my friends, but you did say things.
Seriously, I give a shit. You know, whatever you say, nobody's going to listen to you. You're like a fucking degenerate gambler, drug addict, fucking bank robber.
I'm listening to him. Now, Ralph, listen to me. Listen to what you're saying. So, I mean, look, okay, no one's going to...
Both of us stand up in court. More people are going to believe me than you.
Well, if you were a judge and you just heard Wayne Siegel, what would your conclusion be?
I would say that's very damaging, I have to say, Ralph.
Yeah, well, let's ask the question. If you've got Ralph telling a story and Artie telling the other side of the story, who do you believe?
Who do you believe?
Oh, boy.
I believe we got to take a break. Thanks, boys. All right, Ralphie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ward.
Hey, Artie.
What, Ralph?
Can I borrow a couple bucks?
Yeah, whatever you need. I'm sorry.
I love you, man.
Especially married to Sam Simon. I wouldn't be fucking with Ralph. He's got a major bankroll behind him.
He'll stop Sam from working with you.
That's right.
Major player back here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people want to talk about this, but I'll put him through real quick. Paul, go ahead real quick.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey.
Nice talking to you. We've been listening for a while. Listen, you know, it's so obvious Ralph is bullshitting.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously took the money.
Well, here's the jury.
Who jokes like that?
Right.
He got busted.
All right, there you go. Here's the jury. Let's go to Peter.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, that was great, Paul.
Good, Peter.
Nice words.
Howard?
Eloquent.
Yes,
Howard?
Pete. Yes, Pete.
I've been a trial lawyer for 20 years, and Ralph is the most unconvincing witness confronted with a crime I've ever heard. First, when Artie tells him about the poker thing, he calls Artie fat and drunk. Artie admits that he's fat and drunk.
Exactly. Thank you, sir.
Then when he's confronted with the Nobu thing, he says, oh, I was never at Nobu. But when Wayne Siegel confronts him, he goes, oh, it was just a joke. So his story's changed. So, Ralph, if you're ever charged with this, don't take the stand on your own defense. You're horrible.
There's Peter, a trial attorney.
A douchebag shyster like you.
Oh, boy.
Be careful, Ralph. You're a douchebag shyster, but you haven't really defended yourself. And I bet if you went to your house, there's all sorts of items from Sam Simon's pool house in Florida in the stores. And Howard, I would watch out when he's in your house.
You got a point. I usually leave him in there alone. Now I got to look over my shoulder. I got to put a camera on him.
You know that chair you got that you couldn't find?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
I got a feeling a few weeks from now there's going to be a Polish stripper from Scores going, "You won an Emmy?"
Right.
Sam's got 13 of them.
Bong it, Eric.
He won't miss one.
I worked on The Simpsons.
Just bong it.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Radio gold, man. That was no shtick. I mean, the way that whole thing unfolded, it was fucking unbelievable.
I got to say, it's pretty...
You just learn a new thing every day, don't you?
Let's go to Nick. Nick, you're on in Detroit.
Yeah, I think Ralph's a big asshole. He just stinges off everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Ralphie, this does not look good for you. Billy, go ahead.
Yeah, don't go to the jury.
Put him through, Howard. Put him through.
Go ahead, Billy.
Howard, I'm convinced that you have 2 whack packs. The second one is on your show. I'm telling you, man. And fucking Ralph, I never heard a guy call up. He must be a designated caller. He calls up and just tells people how to do their show, like fucking Gary and shit. And I'm going, who the hell is this guy?
What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? I'll tell you, your fucking job too. You probably do it wrong.
Ralph is a professional radio critic.
But listen, Ralph definitely gets a reaction on the air, and, you know, we think he's entertaining, but he does call up, and systematically, part of his shtick is giving everybody shit, and
thank you.
He stepped on a landmine.
Let's go to Joe. Joe, you're on the air.
There are landmines in the studio.
You're real entertaining, Artie, with your fat fucking belly.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you know, I'm an entertainer. That's how I make a living. I'm in several unions that indicate that.
Yeah.
Joe, you're on the air.
Cost Tina Fey $1,500 to be in your crappy movie. Great. Thanks.
Wow.
Joe?
Wow.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to defend my movie.
Got you there, huh? Joe, go ahead. I love the movie. Yes.
Hey, doesn't even sound like I'm on the air here.
You're on the air, Joe.
You are stupid.
Hey, fuck you, Ralph. Hey, listen,
Listen, I've been listening since 1986, and ever since Ralph got on this show, I hated him. And I'm not even making a joke here. About since you got on Sirius, I actually started liking you, listening to the after show. Today, you just blew it. I mean,
I'm so sorry you don't like me anymore,
I hate
douchebag.
You piece of shit. You're fucking annoying. And you're stealing $100 fucking dollars?
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
It's actually $200.
And it's so fucking convincing. You fucking retard. It's so convincing. I mean, you're so fucking bad at lying. I mean, all you're doing is shooting at Artie about how fat he is. You're fucking, you are the fucking disgrace to that show. You should be,
all right,
take it off.
There's another opinion from the jury. Let's go to Jim. Jim.
Hey, Howard.
I'm really going to be bummed out all day.
It's bad enough that this guy leeches off of everybody, but actually, I mean, I think this guy was stealing money. Actually steal from you right in front of you. But I'll tell you what was impressive was how he was trying to manipulate the conversation, with what's-his-face, whoever.
Wayne.
Eagle, yeah. You know, he was trying to pull his bitch magic and fucking,
Bitch magic, I love that. Wheels, you're on.
Hey, Howard, you get so used to hanging around with guys throwing money around all the time, they don't expect you to pay anything. Who knows how many times it could have happened. He's like the kid who learns how to steal out of the fucking, when they pass the basket at church and you pretend to put money in, you take it out.
Yeah.
That's Ralphie. I can't believe it. Don't let him off this one. That's
you know what, Wheels, I was feeling sorry for you because Artie's...
I feel sorry for you, man. Listen.
Artie's like taking you, like Artie's...
Artie told me to fuck off yesterday. Who cares about Artie and me? It's about you, man. You're wrong, dude.
I'm wrong in what?
Steal.
I'm not stealing money, please.
You stole.
Taking $100. Like I'm going to be bothered with $100 fucking dollars. What's it going to do?
It's chump change to Ralph. He's used to reaching much more than that.
He's used to champagne and caviar.
Hey, Wheels. Yeah, I'm in a wheel. Fucking roll out of there, douchebag.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Wheels, did you get my message last night?
I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to Nancy.
Here's I have his right number.
Go ahead, Nancy.
Ralph, what a loser he is. Get a real job.
All right.
Why would I want to do that?
Exactly.
Let's go to Joey Boots.
What fun is that, you fucking cunt?
Hey, Joey.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yes,
next,
Joey.
Next up. Who's up next?
Joey, go ahead.
Go, Joey.
Set him up so you can knock him down.
Quickly, Joey.
Howard.
Yes.
Oh, Joey Boots, I like him.
What's up, my brother, man? Ralph, I think you're so right on. You speak the truth. All these other people are so scared to speak the truth. I love you, man. And, I don't think you tried to rip off that money off that table.
All right. The jury is turning. There's one vote for Ralph.
You know what? Joey is a very intelligent guy.
Joey is intelligent.
You're true people on the show. He can be friends with you, but he'll still talk against you.
Joey, the one holdout on the jury.
All the time.
Now we're going to be here all day
now we have a
because of
jury.
Joey.
Joey is like the Lee J. Cobb in 12 Angry Men.
He is. All right, thank you.
All right, brother.
All right, Randy, go ahead real quick, and then one more call.
Ralph with a full safety blue.
An hour and a half. I have not taken a break. Spread the word about Sirius. We do not take commercial breaks that often. Let's go ahead to Randy.
Go, Randy.
Come on. We got to move quick.
Quickly, Randy.
You want to weigh in on this or not?
I just wanted to ask, is Ralph going to be in charge when the plane crashes?
Huh?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, thanks. Great. Let's go to Mark.
Jesus. Yeah, Artie, let me ask you a question, Artie.
Go ahead.
If you were at the table with all your friends, and Ralph wasn't even part of Howard's regime, he would have got fucking cracked at the fucking table. Tell me you wouldn't have, Artie.
I guess amongst other people in a different situation, absolutely.
Ooh, what table, stupid?
At the no
At either table.
Oh, fuck you fucking douchebag.
Smacked right up, you fucking piece of shit.
You white trash fuck. Fuck you. Go back to the French fryer. The fries are ready, douchebag.
Yeah, okay, Ralph. Okay. Go fuck yourself, you dick.
Wow.
Kingpin, you got the last word.
Oh, Kingpin. I like him.
Yeah. How you doing, Ralph?
I love you, man. What's up?
You fucking bone smuggler.
Jesus.
Wow. Artie, why don't you fucking just pop him right in that berry thing?
Listen.
Pop that berry right off.
Again, the problem is I have no way of proving this happened, so what the fuck are you going to do? But Joey Boots called up and said...
Steven fucking bastard, we should take you out in the fucking back and feed you.
Boots called up and said Ralph's the only honest one. And, every time I say something honest, like I critique Richard's stand-up a little or this happens, this is why you're not honest, because of this shit.
I mean, what the fuck? It pays better to be phony. Everyone's happier.
No, this is nice. I like this.
All right, Ralphie, thank you. Thank you, Artie,
Nobody
for your
else?
honesty, and I'm sorry you guys had a fall. That's it.
That's it.
A couple questions. First, how'd you make out with Artie this weekend with the dinner?
Well, now I can reveal to you my master plan.
Happy birthday, Artie.
Thank you very much, Rob.
As you last heard, I was taking Artie out to dinner on Friday night. So I said to Artie during the week, come over to my apartment at 7:30, and I'll give. So if we can drink and stuff, you get a ride with me, and then my driver will drive you home. So he goes, okay. So he shows up at my apartment 7:30. We get in the car, and Beth had a gift for him.
Uh-huh. And he opened that at the apartment? Or
No, he didn't open it up. Did you open it up yet?
Wait, which gift?
You
little
didn't
bag I
open
gave
your
you.
gift?
When you walked in, I gave you a little bag.
Oh, right here. Okay, yeah. No, I did open it. That was very nice. Flirting with disaster.
Remember Artie said he beats off to flirting with disaster?
How weird is this now?
Now you can beat off.
Did you tell her that I said that, or did I like the movie?
No, I told her. I said Artie beat off to...
Nice. It's so funny how women are, she's like, she gave me a beautiful card, and it says, Artie, Howard told me you enjoyed this movie.
So anyway, so we get in the car.
DVD, you can pause it and everything.
And what Artie did, then Artie and I were talking, and Artie had a family dinner.
Yes.
The night before with about 27 people or something in his family at the 21 Club.
How was that, Artie?
It was great. I would recommend anybody who has the wherewithal to do that. It's like this private little room at the 21 Club that goes back to the Prohibition days. It's got a lot of history, and it's the only table in the room. So they just cater to one party, and it's just a great experience. We had a lot of fun.
Good.
It fits about 20 people. So,
So Artie had this family gathering and stuff, and so he said to me in the car, I'm just glad we're going to dinner. The three of us, we'll have some conversation, blah, 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 blah.
He was tired from his party before.
Yeah, and he said to me, and I'm just so glad that, my family got together. It was great. And he goes, at first, his sister, Stacy, was going to make the party a surprise party, but he was like, I don't want any surprises, So, all that. So we're driving down, and what Artie didn't know was, for his 40th birthday, I bought out the entire restaurant, John's, the pizza place.
Yes, one of Artie's favorites.
I took it over for the night.
Unbelievable.
John's Pizzas.
Wait a minute. You had a surprise party for Artie?
I didn't invite you. That was the surprise.
I'm surprised, too.
So what I had done, and Beth and I discussed this, we were sitting at home, we said, what would be the ultimate party for Artie? And Beth goes, first of all, John's Pizza is the best. She goes, Artie would want, like, beer and pizza and pasta, like the best he could get.
Yeah.
And she said, so we got to find a place that, that we could do something really fun like that, where he doesn't have to get dressed up.
A lot of great pizza places, too, don't have enough room at all to accommodate a party.
Right, they're not that big.
It's a unique thing to find.
Right. So, in the search, and your friend Sheila there helped out. We should give Sheila
She was wonderful.
Plug.
Yeah, but she helped us. We find out from the guy at John's, they've never closed the place down, ever, in its history.
Right.
But the guy said, hey, this sounds like it would be kind of fun. So he quoted me a price. And he said, okay, you'll have the place all night till 1 in the morning or so. We'll close it down. You got booze and food, and we'll bring in dessert from somewhere else, this and that, the other thing. So
Done deal.
Done deal,
Nice.
right? And no matter what anyone wanted, you want pizza pie, boom, you bring, they'll make it up for you.
That
And then they also had meatballs and great
Was the
shells,
food
which
good?
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right? Unbelievable.
Well, again, I love John's. I probably went to John's originally 25 years ago, and in my days when I was in the Village a lot doing stand-up, I was at John's constantly. I always wanted my picture on the wall. At the end of the night, I took a picture with the owner. I think I'm finally going to get on the wall of John's.
Good for you.
And I decided that day I'm going to run 87 miles so that
so that you could eat?
So that I could eat. So I had so much food. I had 4 slices of pizza. I had tons of shells and this and that beer.
So you were pasta loading after your marathon.
Yeah, and I was drinking so much beer. I love that beer.
Beer?
Robin, Howard had, my count was 5. 5 slices of pizza and
Might
a
have
few
been 5.
cold beers. And it was just, and I was sitting next to Howard having beer and pizza.
Oh, yeah. So we pull up to John's with Artie, and all the maniacs that I invited to Artie's party, I hear them all the way out on the street going, shh, 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 here he comes, here he comes. Shh, everybody quiet. You know, they can't even do it.
They can't even do that, right?
So we get out of the car, and Artie's like, where is this place? What place are we going to? I go, oh, no, it's next to John's, but you know. So he was all confused.
Right.
And we were in the middle of a heavy conversation and everything, but I was really focused on surprising Artie.
Right.
Beth gets out, we get out. And Beth was dressed like a little slut, which was great. Right?
Beth looked fantastic.
Yeah, she was dressed like a slut. She said, I'm going to dress like a slut tonight. And I said, well, everyone will appreciate it, I think. You know. So we get...
Double A wasn't there, was he?
No.
Okay.
No. So the people invited were a couple of Artie's...
Yeah, I don't even know what the guest list was.
It was a couple of people from here, a couple of comedians that Artie... your boyfriend was there. That's why we thought you'd show up.
Yeah, it was...
Jimmy was
Jim was single. No, the 3...
I go, hey, Jimmy, where's your girlfriend? He goes, wow.
Tied to the bed.
The 3
I'll
comics...
be resting my balls on her later on.
The 3 comedians they did invite were some people who were close friends of mine, Nick DiPaolo and Joe Matarese and Jimmy Florentine, and only one of them was single. Only one of them had no date. So, you know, I guess Robin was busy.
Yeah, she was detoxing. I'm not kidding. She was detoxing.
No, I know. I figured she was doing something healthy. So.
Well, anyway, in fact, this all came about because Robin had said to me, let's get the people together. I said, oh, it's Artie's birthday. I was talking to Beth. I said, we're going to throw him a surprise party, so we were all going to get together. But
yeah, and then I couldn't go.
Right. So we were going to make it the following weekend, but then your birthday would have passed.
Yeah, would have been
Would have been kind of weird.
Do it now.
So I'll just make plans with Robin and trot her around.
Robin did offer me a fantastic gift, though.
What was that?
We're going to go
You're going to detox with her?
Yeah, that's what I really need.
She's going to wrap you up in a blanket?
That would be the nice thing to do for my health. But, no, we're going to go see Chaz Palminteri is doing a limited run of a Bronx Tale. That was originally a one-man show that he had. He performed and wrote, so we're going to go check that out, which will be amazing.
Yes.
It's very thoughtful of you.
We'll get together today and match our schedules.
But I can't tell you how special this was. Like, the stuff with my family, it was so generous and so wonderful, and I hate attention with birthdays, and I always thought I would hate a surprise party. I always said, I don't want to fucking deal with that, and I found out that I love surprise parties.
Artie called me next day. He gave me a very nice phone call, and he goes, I found out something about myself. I love surprise parties, and I love getting gifts.
You know, I said to somebody, everybody thinks they hate a surprise party, but then they have it, and they appreciate it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you were happy we were having a surprise party. I didn't know. You know, I was like, I hope he likes this.
Oh, you know, because I put on a collared shirt for the restaurant, but I had a T-shirt underneath it. As soon as we walked in, it was like I collared shirt right off. I had the T-shirt. I had pizza dough powder all over it by the end of the night. It didn't kick in how amazing it was until... Like, it started to thin out at about 11:30, and we were drunk, and there was some of us left, and the people sitting there go, listen, guys, do you want more pizza? We'll make whatever you want. You got the whole rest. You got the rest for you.
Well, everyone had left except for Artie, Benji, Ralph, and
DePace, and DePace's wife Pam got there late.
Yeah. So they're just sitting there, and I have the place rented till 1 in the morning. So the owner said, if you guys want another round, start all over again.
They said,
So the whole place, and meanwhile, people on the street are trying to get in. And
they can't.
And Ronnie and Mike were watching the place. People were really pissed because it's like sort of a New York City landmark. And people...
And they don't even take reservations,
No, you walk in.
Yeah.
So it was great. It was really great fun. It was a good crowd of people. You know, it's funny, too. Robin couldn't make it. Fred...
I couldn't make it.
Why were you
know what?
no-show?
I had a gig. I was in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had the wrong date.
So
had you canceled it and had it this weekend, I would have been able to make it.
And the other person...
No one understands having a gig more than me, Freddie. That's great.
Beth called each person. And the other person who wasn't there. So Beth calls up Richard Christie.
Right. Richard Christie wasn't there?
Yeah, he didn't make it.
What? Yeah, so he goes,
Hey.
Oh, wow, he goes. He goes, Beth, you know how much I love Halloween.
Oh, geez.
So Beth doesn't know shit about Richard.
Right,
She's going,
yeah, who would know that?
She goes, you know how much I love Halloween. Our favorite line now to say to each other is, you know how much I love Halloween. And she's going, I don't know that, and I don't give a fuck. You know, it's like, can you come or can you not? So he goes,
me and Christy.
By the way, I realize his last name is Christy. His girlfriend's name is Christy.
She's going to be Christy.
Me and Christy.
Christy squared.
Christy to the 10th power.
Oh, that makes it even sense.
I go, wait a second.
I have to get married now. I'm not
absolutely.
I said to Beth, Christy. She's
Christy, I'm crusty.
She goes, me and Christy love Halloween, and we have everything booked up for the whole month. We love to go to Salem and go to 10 different haunted houses, and we planned it. Now, maybe I could switch my plane flight.
And Beth's on the phone going, oh, my God.
Could you imagine, like, this girl, she says she loves the haunted houses as much as Richard. My theory is she didn't.
Right, she
gets
never
invited
went to a haunted house in her life.
Well,
she gets invited to what's going to be, what a great time that sounds like. She's got to go to Salem.
So we called Richard in September, and Beth goes, it's September. Wait, Artie's party's October 13th or so.
Right, he's already booked it?
Well, yeah, we did it on the 12th. And it's like, she's like, he's already, that's not Halloween.
You don't understand.
You don't know how much I love Halloween. Maybe we could, we're supposed to be in the haunted house Saturday morning. Maybe we could switch our plane.
and Beth said every detail of his life was being laid out there.
I mean, that is astonishing.
Could you move the party to Salem? Maybe.
Isn't there a John's Pizza in Salem?
Yeah, maybe we should just move the whole party for Richard.
Yeah, I heard you were really perplexed.
Well, when she called me, I was actually at Halloween Horror Nights in Florida. And, I was like, I really wanted to go to the party, but I actually booked my Salem trip a year ago because it's hard to get...
This is everything he told Beth. He goes,
I booked it a year ago because it's hard to get reservations if you don't book a year in advance.
There's a lot of idiots like you.
Oh man, this was like a convention for Halloweenies, like people like me.
Halloween.
I'm a Halloweener.
Oh, it was the best.
Halloween.
So anyway, here's what it sounded like. Fred, you need to put up the audio, but here is Howard TV has tape of Artie walking into John's Pizzeria for a surprise party. Here he is. Here's Beth. There's Artie. There's me.
I mean, I was duped. It worked completely, for the record, because you've taken me out to dinner for my birthday before, and you
were really surprised, right? Nobody ruined it.
Genuinely, you said people might have ruined it.
You didn't hear the noise coming in?
No, I mean, I was duped to the point where the first person I saw was Teddy. And I immediately said to myself, God, did something happen? My sister had to fly to Italy that day. I'm like, did something happen? Was something wrong?
Oh, no.
And then, so I was surprised. I mean, up to the last minute, I didn't know what was going on. And then, I mean, I got to tell you, man, the feeling of appreciation and love, and it's so thoughtful to do that at a pizzeria, and I don't know, and
even drink beer with you.
Yeah, I really got emotional about it. Sheila told me how hard it was to, you went back and forth with them. We never shut it down. And how, God knows what you spent. But even just the thought of having it at a place like that. No, I'm
closing down a whole restaurant and not cheap.
Yeah, I heard a few of the details. And Sheila said, then they thought about it. And then they decided to really come up with a price.
And the foot trap.
Thought that
if you close it down, they've got to make sure that they're going to make what they made that night.
Right.
And the foot traffic they get on a nice autumn evening in New York, I mean, people were going, you could say, I mean, it's a legendary place.
Yeah.
And
how good is beer and pizza?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't there.
For Christ's sake.
I really got the feeling like, I really said to myself, I said, I'm so glad that these people are in my life. They really feel like another family to me. Howard, it was so generous and so thoughtful, and I was blown away by it.
Great. I knew you. I thought you were having a good time. When we first walked in, I went, oh, maybe he didn't want this, but I just thought it was so much fun.
Well, it takes adjusting, and then, we were all...
And then you start to really appreciate it.
Well, when you plan for Artie, I said, well, either it's a pizzeria, or we fly everyone to Afghanistan for a poppy field.
A heroin den.
Take him to a real-life opium den.
That would have been thoughtful as well.
Yeah, right.
But
Artie, I closed down an opium den for you.
We're all going to get high together.
What does that cost?
Probably more.
But the reality of it said it was me, Howard, Gary, Ross, Tim Sabian, and Ralph. We're all sitting in a little booth, and I'm sitting next to Howard eating pizza and beer, and we were joking, laughing, and it was nothing but fucking fun. And then at 11:30, we're all like a little lit because we were drinking the whole night. And the guy said, hey, dude, what do you want? You want more pizzas? We were like, yeah. They got 4 pizzas out in a heartbeat, hot off the fucking grill. And
Artie has willpower, too. Like, I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there chowing down on multiple different pizzas, vegetable pizzas, all kinds of pizzas are out there. And the guy says, Artie, what's your specialty? What's your favorite pizza? Like, this is so cool. And then Artie goes, well, I like sausage and pepper. Or sausage and mushroom. Right. So I'm sitting there eating and eating and eating. And Artie's looking at me and he goes, I go, Artie, get a slice. There's a million slices around. He goes, oh, I'm waiting for my special pie. I go, well, why did you have a piece while you're waiting for it? No, I'm waiting for my special pie. And he's waiting. I see him now. He's getting nervous. He's looking around at that guy.
I was sweating.
It's going through withdrawals.
I watch Artie. The pie comes out, and I see the guy took a little step away from Artie. He goes, that's my pie. And the pie comes over, and it's sliced, and the guy goes, Mr. Lang, you want me to leave this pie on your table? No. And Artie's now like, yeah, you know Artie wanted it on the table. He goes, no, put it over there. Other people can share it.
You had to share it?
Yeah.
I had about 4 of the slices of that one, and by the time I got to your booth, though, I had already had a ravioli and meatball plate. So, and then I went to some garlic knots, and then I probably ate 11 slices throughout the night.
Did you?
But it was like, it's John's Pizza is smaller pizza. It's more like a bar pie. But I had about 11 slices and probably, I don't know, I had a bunch of pieces of sausage. They had great sausage and pepper. They had meatballs in and out of the gravy, which is very key for anybody who knows how to put a meal together like that.
The only person, of course, who was an asshole, I wonder if they have tape of this. I mean, really, I got upset. Beth got real upset.
What happened?
So the people at John's are being great. The whole place is open to us.
Right. I mean, they couldn't have been friendlier.
So then at that point, well, guess who do you think the asshole of the night is?
Well, I don't know who everybody was, so you didn't give me the whole guess.
All right. Well,
there's a couple without knowing.
All right.
It would either have to be Sal.
Okay, bingo. Or Sal.
There you go.
All right.
He was my number 1. Ronnie was my backup.
Sal, no, Ronnie was really weird.
Was he mellow?
What?
Ronnie was extra mellow.
Yeah,
he was.
And like now he's serious, Ronnie.
He's got a new personality
now he's
another bad personality?
This one's better than the other one.
Here's the deal. Had Richard been there, I think it would have been neck and neck for Sal and Richard, because Richard...
Well,
Richard
it probably would have gotten worse.
No, you know what? It was a really embarrassing moment at that party that Robin and I threw for you at the engagement thing. He kind of stood up at one point. He was totally drunk. His gums were like purple. And he was kind of like reeling back and forth.
Yeah,
it was just really...
He does this thing where you can't walk right.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, like, this is a party with your friends and your peers. Like, I know you like to get drunk, but try to behave a little bit one night.
So why was Sal the big asshole?
Yeah, why?
Okay. Sal's wife was there, and stuff. And she didn't seem real friendly to me, really. I don't know what the deal is going on between him and, I don't know what's
Now
going
you're
on.
having a problem with Christine? Do we need to bring in a counselor?
No. But I don't know. I think she's loopy from, being married to Sal.
Who wouldn't be?
So anyway...
a little shell shock.
Now I could see why. Because, we're there and we're having this great time.
Yeah, it sounds like a beautiful night.
Couldn't have been more fun.
Sal grew up in a pizzeria, so I guess he said to the guys at John's, can I make a pie?
Okay.
Oh, no.
So Sal gets behind the thing not behind the thing, but he's there. Starts making a pie. Okay, fun. Good fun. Scott DePace somehow, I wasn't there for the beginning of this, but Scott DePace said, I'll make a pie too. So they had a pie making contest.
And I suppose Scott got his expertise at Showtime?
Don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't see Scott's pizza. I didn't see Scott DePace's pizza or anything. I just walked in. And Sal was putting his pizza in the oven, and his hands were full of sauce. He takes his hands and smears them all over Scott DePace's face. Like tons of sauce. And DePace gets pissed off and, of course, takes his hands and rubs them on Sal.
So he returns the favor.
And it's like, all of a sudden, Beth says to me, you know what? These people are so lovely at John's. They're being kind and letting them make up.
They've never done this before.
Right. She goes, I go, guys, stop it now. I said, it wasn't really Scott. It was Sal. I go, Sal, enough. I don't want this now. This is a restaurant. It's not your fucking home.
Wow.
Oh, God.
How come you can't have a good time if Sal is around?
Show the clip of that. Yeah, it looks like they have
See,
a clip.
I didn't see it. I just heard about it.
Thank God I was there. And DePace is a good
right
sport.
in the sauce pot.
I would have punched him.
Oh, no.
Like, why would he do that? What possesses you to just do the guy from John's looks afraid.
Yeah, and it was going to escalate, I know.
Right.
And I just went, no. You're
not going to destroy this restaurant.
No, you fuckers.
And Artie's party.
And it wasn't DePace. It was Sal.
Yeah, but I mean, if Sal does something stupid, you don't have to return the favor. That's
yeah, but I'm sure DePace was embarrassed.
It was all over his head. Scott had sauce all over his head.
But still, you gotta, gotta maintain.
Right.
Because it then would have been the drunken brawl at John's that Howard started.
Yeah, who wants Sal's hands on your face, even if there's no sauce?
The rest of the night, Sal had, sauce all over his shirt, too.
Right.
And I was like, because I didn't see that, and when I saw Sal, I said, what the fuck happened to you?
How did that happen?
I said, what did you do? He's like, me and DePace got into a food fight. I'm like, what? How did that happen?
But where did that sauce come from? Because if that's a pot of sauce that they use.
No, they gave them each a little
thank goodness, because I'm thinking they put their hands.
No, none of that. It was great, though. It was great fun. I was really pleased with myself.
It was a blast.
Well, while you guys were doing that, I was listening to beautiful concert music.
Yeah, what was this concert you had to go to?
I have a friend who's a concert pianist. And her name is Simona Dinnerstein, and she was giving a concert with a cellist of Beethoven sonatas at the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Did they have pizza there?
No pizza.
Well, you lost a lot more weight. I saw you this morning. You look way thin.
Well, I was also detoxing this weekend.
With Judith?
Yes.
What goes on? Where do you do it?
We were at Judith's house this weekend.
You stayed over Judith's house?
Judith's apartment, yeah.
And did she go to the concert with you?
Yes.
So what did you say? You stayed at Judith's apartment all weekend. You slept over.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you have to do? Who did it? Dr. Ronnie?
No, we did it ourselves.
You detoxed together.
We got juices from Liquiteria, which is a wonderful, incredible juice place. So they made custom juices for us for the whole weekend and delivered them. And we drank juice every 2 hours. And then we, went to concerts, met some friends.
Did you see her naked?
No. Why would I see her naked?
I don't know. Like when you detox, don't you have to
No, you don't run around
wrapped?
naked.
No.
So you don't need Dr. Ronnie anymore.
Where did you colonic? In her tub?
We didn't colonic. We coffee enemaed.
You coffee enemaed at our house?
How do you do that?
Coffee machine? Coffee enemaed at my house.
How do you coffee enema?
Wow. You get an enema bag and put some coffee in it.
And who
they leave a little plate of crawlers right next to it. It's great.
So you shit in Judith's toilet with your enema?
Oh.
No, I kept it in a bag.
You didn't get any, coffee? Did you have to clean the toilet and stuff?
No. It was all very neat and clean.
Oh, that's so gross. Wait a second. So who makes the coffee?
Judith made the coffee.
So she brewed coffee?
Yes, she prepared the coffee.
Like real coffee like you drink?
It's organic, dark roast coffee,
right.
Yes.
Oh,
and
dark roast?
It's hot, so you cool it down?
You cool it down.
And then you put it in an enema bag and shoot it into your ass?
Strain it into an enema bag, yeah.
And how do you get...
Hey, Howard.
How do you get the... Yes, Jimmy.
Her ass smelled like hazelnut for the rest of the weekend.
How did you...
Oh, that was Kona Supreme to you.
How did you get the coffee into your ass? Do you lay down on the floor?
Of course. You have to be below the bag.
So she has a separate room for you?
Whoa.
Yeah, we use separate bathrooms.
And you went into your room.
Yeah.
You got nude.
No, don't get nude.
Would you pull your pants down?
You just have to have a bare bottom.
She has enema pants.
So, is that right, Jimmy?
Yeah, it's like a little trap door that goes right over to business.
So you took your pants off and you had a shirt on.
What was I wearing? I was wearing my nightgown.
Your nightgown. Yeah. And you roll up your nightgown? Aren't you afraid your nightgown will fall down into the...
No.
Like, sometimes when I take a dump, if I wear a long shirt, I have to take my shirt off. Yeah. I'm afraid my asshole will get caught up into my shirt. If I was ennemying at another person's house with coughing and stuff, I would be afraid my nightgown would get full of coffee if I was you.
I'm very good at it.
When you roll it up, do you tie it up like in a belly shirt kind of?
No, I don't have to do that.
You just roll it up.
Yeah.
And you get on all fours.
No, you don't get on all fours.
You lay on the ground.
On your side, your left side.
And you stick a thing in your asshole.
No, you leave it out. Yes, of course you do.
And how far in do you get this thing into your ass?
A good 7-8 inches.
Oh, my God. Do you gel on it?
Yes, of course.
Oh, my God, this is not right.
This is not right.
Oh, my God, is this wrong? You don't need 7 or 8 inches in your asshole. You could take 7 or 8 inches?
It's a tube that's
Oh, my God. How hard is it to get in there?
It's not hard at all.
Well, I forget. You've had experience back there, but I couldn't care if it was the size of a straw.
Let me try it on you.
No. Is it thicker than a straw?
No, not much.
How long does it take you to work it in?
Not long. It's very simple.
You have KY. Who supplies the KY? Judith?
No, it comes with the enema bag.
You have an enema bag and a hose. It's filled with coffee. And then you lube it, and you shove it 7 inches into your asshole. Wow.
You make it sound so incredible.
And then you squeeze. I never did an enema.
No,
you squeeze it?
It's gravity, darling. It's hanging above you, so you just open it up and it flows.
Wow.
Wow.
How long does it take for the coffee to get into your ass?
You're supposed... it takes a good 2 minutes or so. It doesn't take long.
When you're sticking the hose into your asshole, it's already. How do you stop it from dripping prematurely?
It has a clamp.
I see. And so how do you get to the clamp?
The clamp is right there on the tubing. You unclamp it.
And you're able to do that laying down on your side?
Yes, it's all right there.
And it flows into this coffee.
Yes.
Is it warm?
It is warm, yes.
And then you pull the tube out.
But not hot.
You pull the tube out and try to hold the coffee into...
Hold the coffee for 12 to 15 minutes.
Wow. Where do you do that, on the floor?
Lying on the floor.
And the thought behind this is the coffee is going to rejuvenate your asshole?
No. It helps to clean your liver.
How does it get to your liver?
How does it get to your liver? And that part of your colon, there's a direct link between your liver and your colon, and that is stimulated by the coffee, and it helps to release bile and glutathione, and then it all just helps to cleanse the liver. Because it releases
rejuvenation.
Oh, my God.
Glutathione.
I don't even know that that's true. I wonder what's
absolutely
I know you're
true.
Against doctors these days, but I wonder what doctors think of coffee enemas.
Doctors think everything that doesn't cost money and doesn't include drugs is wrong.
So while you're doing it, Judith's doing it at the same time?
I suppose. I wasn't really paying attention to her.
But she's in another room.
But is there a special time that you guys decide to take coffee enema?
You do it in the morning.
Right. In other words, she made the coffee, so you both knew at some point you were going back to... Do you announce to each other, I'm going back to my room now to do my coffee enema?
No, she gave me my bag of coffee and I walked away.
Your bag of coffee?
The enema bag. She filled the enema bag.
She filled your enema bag? Yeah. Oh. You don't synchronize. Do you ever yell through the wall, hey, I'm improving my liver?
No. I put on some nice music, lit a candle.
Really? Why? Why do you put on music and light a candle?
Because you've got to lie there and you were supposed to be calm and relaxed and meditative.
I bet you put on...
During that 15 minutes.
You put on Coffee House? Serious?
Is it I mean, it is possible, I guess, somebody could use too much coffee.
No, you're only using a quart.
But, I mean, if some idiot didn't understand...
Then you shouldn't be doing anything you don't know the instructions of.
Is the enema bag full?
No, it's up to the 1,000 cc mark.
See, what if somebody doesn't understand 1,000 cc and they go to 2,000 cc?
Well, that's why you should read instructions.
Right.
I got coffee shooting out of my eyes.
It's possible somebody could die.
No, you should not do things you don't understand.
Yeah, but imagine if someone, just like some idiot, goes home and makes their coffee, fills up the entire enema bag, and then...
Whose fault is that?
Could they die?
No, they couldn't die. Why should they die? It's only the enema bag only holds maybe 1,500.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you'd just be having more coffee than was required.
You'd have 500 cc's more.
So you're laying on the floor, you have a watch, I guess, and you sit there and you watch 15 minutes.
The little CD player had a clock on it.
Okay. So you're sitting there staring at the clock. Is it uncomfortable after a while?
You're lying there with your eyes closed, minding your own business.
But is it uncomfortable?
Your thoughts. No.
Holding the coffee in is not difficult.
Every once in a while it might get a little uncomfortable because it does create peristalsis, but you
What's peristalsis?
That's when your bowels want to move.
And do you sit there and go, oh, you have to make a conscious effort to hold in your coffee?
Yeah, you really want to hold it in. You need that time.
Your body's telling you, I want to get rid of my coffee.
Well, of course.
You're right.
But you're saying, all right, hold on, body. So just a few more minutes.
So you're squeezing your sphincter.
No, you're not.
Keep it in.
It isn't that hard, Howard. It's really more a matter of just thinking your way through it.
And this is black coffee. There's no cream, no sugar.
I put a little honey. No, I'm only teasing. It's black coffee.
It's black coffee, okay.
Your body's like, it's time for peristalsis.
It's not diluted. It's just pure coffee.
It's water. The coffee. What's wrong?
You dilute it with water?
The coffee grounds get put into water.
Right.
That's what you do with coffee.
Right, I understood. But do you then take the coffee and dilute it more?
No.
Uh-huh. And did there come a time?
Now we're in court.
Wow, you took 7 inches of hose in your ass. Oh, my God.
But that's not very big.
And then you went to the toilet, and you sit down, and then you release all this coffee. It comes flowing out of you.
You get rid of the coffee.
And are there other remnants in there? I mean,
of course there are.
And be honest, do you examine your bowl?
You have to look at what you did. You have to look at what you accomplished.
And are you excited by what you see? I mean, do you see things that you don't expect to see?
No, you don't see the Barbie shoe or any of that stuff.
But is there feces and mixed in with the coffee? Oh, there is. Yeah. It makes you shit.
It can if you have to.
The water comes out.
The coffee
comes out first. And then
sometimes it comes out together.
And maybe duty. Did you have duty this time?
You're very funny.
I had peristalsis.
And then I drank it.
Did you have a lot of duty?
No, I didn't have a lot.
No, good for you.
I was fasting. Remember, I was just juice fasting over the weekend.
You know what you two are like the ultimate cosmopolitan. Like, people say this is the new Gilded Age in New York. That's what you are. Like, you're at the Met with the Sonata. Like, we coffee enema today.
Doesn't it sound
like every new trend? Like, we coffee enema today at her apartment.
Don't you think that this should be a scene in the new Sex and the City movie?
Yeah, I mean, that's what this is like.
Like that Sarah Jessica Parker goes over to that Samantha's house and she's enemaing.
Yeah, that's
They're going to put that show back on the air just to do this episode.
Wow. He's the direct opposite of Hillbilly.
And then we spent one afternoon at a spa while we juice fasted.
Wow.
Judith have a nice apartment?
Wonderful apartment.
She's able to afford it even after losing her job?
She's okay.
What's going on with her?
She's retired, semi-retired.
Oh, my God.
She has a lot of projects that she's working on just because she likes them.
Boy, O.J. killed her.
But no, she's as happy as she could be.
Really?
She's so glad to be away from all
But she was a real powerful woman. She was publishing. She
still is.
And she has enough dough to retire.
She has a wonderful life, and she's very happy. She's doing a lot of traveling. I think she has money. She has a house in Sicily. She has a house here.
Is she fucking anyone?
Whenever she wants.
Wow, good for her.
Man.
So you're over there, and you're entering it up and hanging out. Boy, look at you connecting with people.
Oh, my.
Good for you. Good for you. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Taking
and I'm proud
enema.
of Simona. She was wonderful.
I'm surprised that you didn't end up seeing Judith naked at, like, the spa or something where you change.
No. Why would we be looking at each other?
But was she nude in front of you?
No. I had my back to her while she was changing.
You never saw her body?
No.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Does she have nice tits?
I don't know.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I know you do.
You knew that. I can't think of one friend I'd let coffee enema over my house.
Artie, we should do it.
I'm coming to your
Let's have a coffee enema weekend. Me and you.
I'd rather have the weekend we just had.
Pizza, beer, cigarettes.
I'd rather clog up my colon.
Let me tell you, bro, we'd have some fun enemy.
Who's going to prepare the coffee?
I can't believe you did
job
that.
Is that?
Teddy.
At Judith's house. And you felt comfortable and relaxed afterwards.
She's done it at my house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no big deal.
How's she look?
She looks great. Yeah.
She lost weight on this thing that you're doing?
And she's got the most beautiful hair. Her hair is now all the way down her back.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
She doesn't have that old lady haircut?
No, her hair's free-flowing.
Every woman hits their 50s, and they get this fucking old lady haircut. I don't know how it happens. Even women with straight hair, their hair starts to curl up, and they get this weird do.
It's a weird texture.
And it looks like a man.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, every broad I see, there ain't one.
Man, baby.
And sometimes they have the young hair, and they look weird, because you see them from the back, you think they're 20. Then you get to the front, you're like, oofa.
Is Judith 50?
I don't know how old she is, but, at some point her hair's got to go to the old lady hair.
Well, it hasn't yet.
Yeah. Oh, Judith's hot.
Then at one point during the weekend, I met a couple of, I thought I was in the Matrix. I'm walking down this street in Lower Manhattan, and a set of black twins with dreadlocks stops me on the street and says, Robin! Is that you?
How old were they?
They must have been in their, I'd say, late 20s, early 30s,
yeah?
but they were dressed just alike, same glasses, same hairdo. And I was like, what else is going to happen when I turn a corner? They were very
I don't understand what you're saying.
Interesting. I was walking down the street at night, and a set of black twins who were dressed identically, grown men, still dressing identically.
With dreadlocks.
With dreadlocks.
That's probably their thing.
Stopped me on the street, and I thought maybe they'd tell me why they were dressed alike, but they were just wanting to say hi. And then
maybe they were dressed alike because they're infantile.
Maybe they're shooting a Doublemint commercial.
George, you're on the air in Los Angeles.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Hey.
Hey, sorry I'm a little sick, but I just wanted to wish Artie a happy birthday, man.
Who is this?
Jackie Martlin.
Thanks, George.
Jackie, how's Jackie's joke hunt going?
No, hey, Artie, you had a great party, man. You can appreciate what Howard Stern did for you because nobody would do that for anybody.
Yes, I agree with you.
I was happy to do it.
Yeah, and it sounds like you guys had a great time, but I can't get over this coffee in the situation.
You're just like the rest of us.
He needs it.
All right. He needs that coffee enema. Wow.
Well, it seems to be working. You said I look like I was wasting away to nothing.
No, you look good. How much you weigh now, do you know?
I'm not telling you how much
How much have you lost?
I've lost. I'm not telling you that either.
Come on.
Too much.
70?
No.
60?
I'm not telling.
Why?
You're close.
It's embarrassing to have to lose
Is it?
that
Why?
much.
No, it's not. You should be proud of yourself. Maybe it'll inspire my man over here.
Oh, no shit. Wait till you hear the number.
Did
I
you lose 60 pounds? I'm going to guess 60.
No, I've lost less than that.
45?
I've lost more than that.
50. You lost 50 pounds.
Round it off to 50. I bet it's 50.
No, you're wearing what? It's some sort of pantsuit today, like a jumpsuit.
It's not a pantsuit.
Jumpsuit.
It's a top and pants with
And now your boobs look awesome. You look good. You look sexy because you got nice small hips now.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you slim yourself down.
Well, whatever it is.
Coffee enema?
Yeah, it is working.
I'll tell you.
You do look good.
You're a vision of enema. I swear. Good for you.
To enema.
Nice. And you fasted the whole weekend. You didn't even eat.
We juiced.
Juice. Got your juice there now?
A few vegetables, yeah.
All right, listen, it's working for you. I can't argue with that.
Went out to dinner with my nutritionist on Saturday.
Wow, you're a nutritionist.
Yeah. Natalia Rose.
Yeah.
Raw food nutritionist.
And where do you go to dinner when you're eating this shit?
Oh, we went to Le Colonial, which is a
What'd you have?
Vietnamese restaurant. We just had vegetables.
You ate vegetables at the Vietnamese restaurant, but they have like sauce and shit.
No, we didn't have sauce on it. We just had them sautéed or grilled or something. And
what the fuck does that taste like?
It was delicious.
Not like your pizza.
It wasn't pizza, but it was delicious.
Good for you, Robin.
One of us in this room has to look like a slob for the sake of comedy.
Right. Someone's got to keep eating.
Right.
We're saying so damn healthy.
I was happy to see you. You know how Howard always says he could eat more than me? I saw a sign of that this week.
And
you never felt full from all that pizza dough?
No, you didn't even see me chowing on the ravioli and the ricotta cheese with the big shells.
Yeah, I was happy to see Howard eating like that.
No, I decided I was eating.
And what was the dessert?
They brought out page, little mini tiramisus, little mini Napoleons, and little mini cannolis.
Wow.
It was I did. You know what I did? I had a full meal and dessert, waited long enough during drinking to have another meal again.
I thought at first you weren't drinking. You were drinking regular Coca-Cola.
Yeah, well, I like to do that with the pizza.
Really?
Yeah, I'm weird. I like to concentrate on eating, and then I concentrate on drinking.
I see. You separate the two.
Right.
Because I was upset. I was like, fucking Artie, I have an open bar, and he's not drinking. He drinks every other day.
And do you drink beer, or do you drink...
No, I went to Jack. I had a little
We had a bottle of Jack Daniels the size of this room.
I do love cold beer with pizza, so I had a small glass of cold beer with a slice, and then I went to Jack. Everything was well used, believe me.
Yeah, good.
Well, that sounds exciting. I was so sad I couldn't be there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's the greatest party someone's ever thrown for anything in my honor, that's for sure. I loved it.
It was a lot of fun.
All the gifts, Teddy had to fill up his car with all the gifts.
Really?
Did you open your gift? I heard Ross and Tim split a gift to you that was really great.
What was that?
They, okay, now you put me on the spot. I got to think.
See, I thought you would have been blown away by this.
They got me a picture of Springsteen next to a '60 Corvette from a famous photo shoot that he did for the cover of the Darkness on the Edge of Town album, and then he got.
So they bought that from a gallery. I mean, that's like a original photograph.
Absolutely amazing, real cool picture. Springsteen circa '78, which he put out. My favorite album by him is when that year, and it's him next to a '60 Corvette, a beautiful looking Corvette. And in the middle of South Jersey, like a real Bruce type thing. And a whole, the same photographer did a whole book of the same, coffee table book of the same type of pictures.
The whole time.
It was fantastic. That was a great gift, guys.
The whole time we're sitting, Ralph goes, Isaac's wife is too hot for him.
Isaac's got a hot wife.
Yeah, and then he goes, and look at Jason's girlfriend. He goes, even Jason's girlfriend's too hot for Jason.
Oh, my goodness.
He was all angry.
Why is he evaluating?
I don't know. And what is with you?
What's wrong with him? He can go get a girl. He doesn't have to sit there and disparage other people.
Yeah. I don't know. He was really angry with Isaac. It is unbelievable.
Angry Ralph.
And then the other weird move, too, was Marlo Goodstein. I saw Doug's wife.
Yeah.
And, Jason admitted last week that he beat off to Marlo.
Right.
Like we said, did you ever masturbate to anybody on the show's wife or girlfriend? And he said, Marlo was like, oh, it's upsetting. I go, you're not upset.
You're flattered.
You're so I think she kind of admitted to me she was flattered, but she didn't, she was like, oh, it's so disturbing.
Was she trying to stay away from Jason because, he's a perv or something?
And Doug was kind of like, it's terrible. And I go, Doug, come on, tell me you don't love that some guy was beating off to the woman you're married to.
Could you imagine a chick?
I'd be so honored if someone beat off to Beth.
Could you imagine if a chick told you she beat off to you?
Oh, Howard has them on all the time.
I would marry them.
Could you imagine? I couldn't imagine a girl saying that to me.
I would be.
Talk about flattered. I would
jump on top of her. She wouldn't stand a chance. Yes, Isaac.
You think my wife's too hot for me?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I said Ralph said that.
I agree.
I think your wife is too hot for you. Then again, I think most of our girlfriends and wives are too hot for us.
We're all ugly guys with hot chicks.
That's right. There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm handsome. I don't know what you're talking about. How could I get a girl like Beth if I wasn't so handsome? Say.
That's right.
Use logics.
Matter of fact, I'm thinking back. I've never been with a girl who wasn't too hot for me.
How come you got sparkles all over your face?
Where'd you go?
Where were you? You at a strip club?
Me? I don't know what.
Just before the show?
I see some glitter on him.
No.
I see glitter on your eyes.
So it didn't devolve into a scores party at some sort?
Scores? There's no more scores.
No more scores.
Oh, that's right.
Well, I mean, there's scores, but we don't go there.
Yeah, there was nothing to devolve into.
We're waiting for Lonnie's next move.
So you didn't go over to, Ronnie's new joint?
It didn't. No, the offer wasn't extended. I don't know. Right. You got to be our strip club affiliation now is very awkward.
Right.
So it didn't turn into that.
We actually got invited to some club to watch Carmen Levana dance.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I'd like to go see that broad. She was cute.
You liked her.
And the host, what is Gallagher's 2000 Gentlemen's Club in Long Island City?
Oh, you're not going there.
You recently
That's crossing a bridge.
You recently had Carmen Levana on your show, and Howard expressed interest in seeing her when she performs at my club on October 18th or the 20th. I would like to extend an invitation to Howard and the crew to come down to the club on any of these nights and enjoy the show.
Oh, you know what the glitter's from? Beth's card has got glitter on it.
Oh, okay.
And I must have put it on my eyes.
Guy says he's prepared to offer comps and funny money.
He's doing the right thing.
I don't know. If I was single, I would go down there. Visit Carmen Levana, get a couple of lap dance.
Does it say she's there one night all the time, or is just one?
It's here. Here's the invite.
19th through the 18th through the 20th?
I may go.
This guy's name is Christopher. Here. Give him a call. Carmen Levana.
I might go check out Carmen Levana.
Artie's going to check out his new wife.
She was cuter than I remembered her, that's for sure.
Look at this email. Man, I just found out today that my work will no longer allow us to get serious. The whole reason I got it was to listen to the show, and now after a year and a half, I will no longer be able to listen to you guys at work.
Oh.
I wonder what job allows you to listen to us anyway.
Right. I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but why are you able to listen at work? What kind of job is that?
I'm going to try and find another job so I can listen once again. Hope to hear you guys soon. That's a dedicated fan.
Well, yeah, but he can hear replays any time of the day. Do they forget?
I don't know. He wants to hear it when he wants to hear it. You know, not everyone has all day to listen. That's it. You know, work is the best time to listen when you're supposed to be working.
You need a good union. When I was a longshoreman, we had the show blaring.
Yeah.
No one could have said anything to us.
But you can't do that anymore outside because of the language.